had stashed the body out there. And that's what I smelled. So I have smelled human flesh. I didn't know I was smelling it. Of course, I guess that's not the nicest story. I wore those little Excel reef shoes. It's mainly so I don't burn the tops of my feet. Hey, I'm white. I burn like a Swiss dude, man. Oh, shit. Don't fall. I wonder if. I think so. Time to tell some stories. Anybody out there have stupid exes? You know, if you're a gal, it'd be a stupid dude, but I'm a guy, so it's a stupid ex-girlfriend. Well, I definitely have a stupid ex-girlfriend. Several stupid ex-girlfriends, but the one I'm talking about is very stupid. One day we were driving across Corpus Christi Bay. She looks out, it's low tide. She looks out at the barren sea bottom and says, "Man, it really needs to rain. We must be in drought." So I try to explain to her, well, no, it's called the tide and it's low. And she starts arguing with me with that Texas pride at how she's so smart. I don't know about this one. Well, it's too late. Too late to change my mind on it. Oh, man. Weak. El Huico. You know, back about 20 years ago, I was working for the Forest Service. I decided to take a little hike on this trail. I used to hike after work. And I remember one time, you know, coming in from my after-work hike, coming back by the trailhead, I smelled the most god-awful, rotten smell. It was like worse than a normal dead animal. It smelled horrible. And I didn't think much of it, you know. Went home, came back to work the next day. That same trailhead has a police tape around it. And come to find out, this killer had stashed the body out there. And that's what I smelled. So I have smelled human flesh. I didn't know I was smelling it. Of course, I guess that's not the nicest story. The officer told me to shut up. There he is, Rick Harper. Still rolling. Well, since we're on the topic of stories, I won't tell any more dead body stories. That's only one of two that I have. Hey, I work for the Forest Service. People hide bodies in the forest. Anywho, on a little lighter note, one time I was here, over there, at 37th, just 2 jetties down, and I'm doing my thing. This is before I was a sweeper, so I was surfing, you know, I'm doing my thing, I'm on my 9-foot, and I finished my ride, and I decide to, you know, jump down and land on the board, so I do that. And then another whitewater comes. Oh, don't take that one. Another whitewater comes, takes my board right out from under me, and as the tail slips under the little leash cord, I tie a knot in it, burn the ends of the string so they don't fray. Well, one of those little burnt ends, I guess it had a little hook on it, but it caught the middle of the seam on my shorts, right in the middle of the ass, and just flayed them out. Turned them into chaps. Luckily, everyone on the beach couldn't see me because, you know, they were hanging in front still, like chaps. But I had to like gather them up like a diaper and kind of hold them in the back. So I'm sure some people thought I shat my pants or something. That's one of my unintentionally naked on the beach stories. So, You want to hear the story about the other dead body? Do you want to hear the story about the other dead body? Now, actually, the other story was we found this truck toolbox on the side of the road while we were out working one day out in the forest. And we were gonna take it back to the office. It was brand new looking, but it was extremely heavy and a horrible smell was emanating from it, similar to the smell that I encountered on the hiking trail that day. And so we called the cops, but before the cops could show up, somebody literally picked the thing up and took off with it. What if that was the killer? Let's take a little whitewater in, because I'm too lazy to take those 10 steps. God forbid I have to take an extra 10 steps. I'm a Texan, you know. I wish I was on my mobility scooter. What is the ultimate surfer safe space? Nowhere. Surfers don't need safe spaces. Get the f*** out of here.